the top 3 best yogurts for arthritis. Relief, natural ways to reduce inflammation and joint pain. If you have arthritis, you are aware of how draining the pain and stiffness can be, particularly when it seems like nothing is doing anything to help. However, what if I told you that something as basic as the yogurt you consume could truly aid in the natural relief of joint pain and inflammation? Yes, exactly. Some yogurts contain live cultures and potent nutrients that lower inflammation, promote intestinal health, and make your body feel more balanced from the inside out. The top 3 yogurt varieties that every person with arthritis should consume are covered in this video. And believe me when I say that these aren't your typical grocery store selections. There is something here for everyone. Whether you enjoy the rich, creamy texture of Greek yogurt, want a full-fat classic with active cultures, or require a dairy-free alternative that still has the same health advantages as regular yogurt. So have a seat comfortably and perhaps even grab a dollop of your favorite yogurt. And let's discuss how these easy meals can be incorporated into your everyday healing regimen, because little decisions can have a tremendous impact. And your next mouthful marks the beginning of that shift today. First place. Let's talk about Greek yogurt, one of the most underappreciated yet effective foods you can include in your diet to help treat arthritis. Greek yogurt. Yes, the thick, creamy, delectable substance that most likely lines the shelves of grocery shops or sits in your refrigerator. Here's the problem though. Yogurt is not all made equal. Greek yogurt too, when it comes to improving the comfort of your joints, it's unmatched. Now, Greek yogurt could be a game changer for you if you have arthritis, whether it's osteoarthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, or even just the first symptoms of stiff joints. Why? Because it is a triple-edged weapon. Its high protein content, high probiotic content, and low sugar content all have a direct effect on joint health, inflammation, and pain levels in general. Let's start with the protein first. You may wonder why protein is important for arthritis. Excellent query. Building and maintaining muscle requires protein. Strong muscles surrounding your joints also serve to offer the necessary support when you have arthritis, which reduces discomfort, wear and tear, and strain. Generally speaking, Greek yogurt contains around twice as much protein as ordinary yogurt. As you savor that bowl of creamy bliss, you're also giving your muscles the nourishment they require to keep your joints safe. There's more though. Now, let's talk about probiotics, those good live microorganisms that improve your gut health. The majority of people are unaware of the close relationship between inflammation and your stomach. Systemic inflammation can occur when your gut is out of balance, which means there are too many harmful bacteria and not enough beneficial ones. And that is precisely the type of inflammation that exacerbates arthritis. Greek yogurt's probiotics aid in reestablishing that equilibrium. They boost your immune system, aid in better digestion, and yes, they reduce inflammation all over your body. And it gets even better from here. Greek yogurt does more than just lower inflammation. Additionally, it facilitates your body's absorption of additional nutrients, which are critical for healthy joints. Consider calcium, magnesium, and, if fortified, vitamin D. These nutrients are essential for healthy cartilage and bones. Additionally, strong bones and joints are better equipped to withstand the strain of daily activities like walking, climbing stairs, and even getting out of bed without flinching. Let's be honest now. Many individuals steer clear of yogurt due to concerns about sugar, and they have good reason to be wary. It is well known that added sugars cause inflammation. But that's just one more reason that Greek yogurt is a fantastic option. Selecting the unsweetened, simple kind gives you all the advantages without the sugar rush. If you want to naturally sweeten it, you can always add a drizzle of raw honey or a handful of anti-inflammatory fruit like blueberries. The artificially flavored ones, which contain more sugar than yogurt, should be avoided. Not to be overlooked is weight control, which is another important aspect of arthritis treatment. Your joints, particularly your knees and hips, are under additional strain when you carry extra weight. Greek yogurt's high protein content promotes healthy weight loss or maintenance, prolongs feelings of fullness, and lessens cravings, all of which gradually relieve joint pressure and pain. Still not persuaded? Let me explain. Regular consumption of fermented dairy products, such as Greek yogurt, was associated with decreased levels of inflammatory markers, especially C-reactive protein, CRP. one of the primary indicators associated with the severity of arthritis, according to a study published in the journal Nutrients. This is scientific evidence supporting what many people already feel. A stronger physique and healthier gut lead to less stiffness, increased mobility, and even improved happiness. If you're wondering how to incorporate Greek yogurt into your daily routine, it's actually rather simple. It can be eaten for breakfast with berries and chia seeds sprinkled on top. It can be used as a creamy basis for dips, added to smoothies, or even substituted for mayo or sour cream in recipes. It's tasty, adaptable, and your joints will really appreciate it. One fast tip, though, is to search for plain Greek yogurt with live and active cultures, either full fat or low fat, when you're shopping. The true anti-inflammatory effect occurs there. Steer clear of those that contain artificial sweeteners or thickeners. They aren't helping you. The next time you're organizing your meals, keep in mind that every spoonful of Greek yogurt is not only delicious, but also a potent source of joint nourishment. It reduces inflammation and is a creamy comfort food. Additionally, it's an easy decision you can make every day to help you get closer to pain relief and increase mobility. Now take that spoon and give your body something it will really value. You're recuperating in addition to eating better. Second place. Now, let's explore another fantastic meal that can help with arthritis. Plain whole milk yogurt that contains live cultures. Now, I am aware that some individuals become a little anxious when they hear the word whole milk. Over the years, there has been a great deal of debate regarding the healthfulness of full-fat dairy. I want you to think differently about this kind of yogurt, though, if you're dealing with arthritis. Because it's not only about fat content, it's also about nutrients, anti-inflammatory properties, and the remarkable ways in which this straightforward food can support your joints. Let's begin by discussing when to choose whole milk yogurt. Not only does it taste nicer and have a creamier texture, but it also contains beneficial fats that can help your body absorb important vitamins. I'm referring to two nutrients that are extremely necessary for bone health: vitamin D and vitamin K2. Calcium is absorbed by your body with the aid of vitamin D, and it is transported to your bones, not your arteries, by vitamin K2. And when you have arthritis, having healthy bones is essential. They serve as the framework for your whole body. Your joints are under much more strain if your bones are weak or undernourished. The key word in this entire discussion is live cultures. This statement is likely familiar to you from yogurt containers, but what does it actually mean? Probiotics, or live cultures of helpful bacteria, can significantly affect the body's levels of inflammation. Recall that the majority of arthritic symptoms, including pain, stiffness, and swelling, are caused by inflammation. Therefore, it is worthwhile to pay attention to anything that helps quench that inner fire. Your gut microbiome, which is the delicate mixture of beneficial and harmful bacteria that reside in your digestive tract, is balanced by probiotics. Your gut lining may become inflamed and let toxins seep into your bloodstream if that equilibrium is upset. This condition, known as leaky gut, can set off an immunological reaction that causes inflammation in all parts of your body, including your joints. Your immune system relaxes and your body can concentrate on healing rather than fighting when your stomach is healthy. Whole milk yogurt's living microorganisms aid in that. They improve immunity, aid with digestion, and reduce inflammation. Or a number of them. I want to take a moment now to stress something crucial. Here, plain yogurt is essential. You're inviting extra sugars into your diet the instant you reach for fruit-flavored, sweetened yogurts. Furthermore, one of the main causes of inflammation is sugar. It causes weight gain, raises blood sugar, and feeds harmful bacteria in the gut, all of which are detrimental while controlling arthritis. Therefore, only use the plain, unsweetened version. Your own natural tastes, such as berries, cinnamon, or even a little vanilla essence, are always welcome. Speaking of weight, let's discuss how this particular yogurt kind supports sensible weight control. Although it's simple to ignore, carrying excess weight places a significant strain on your joints, particularly your lower back, hips, and knees. You are relieving your joints of about 4 pounds of pressure for every pound you drop. It is a substantial return on investment. Whole milk yogurt's protein and healthy fats make you feel full and content, which makes it simpler to resist cravings and needless nibbling. Additionally, feeling more content gives you a greater sense of control, which is a major emotional lift. Another fantastic advantage is that whole milk yogurt typically undergoes less processing than low-fat or fat-free varieties. Reduced processing results in fewer stabilizers, chemicals, and artificial thickeners, substances that can upset your digestive tract or cause unintended immunological reactions. When managing arthritis, you want to maintain a clean and wholesome diet, and this kind of yogurt is a great way to achieve that. Another thing I adore about plain whole milk yogurt is how adaptable it is. It can be eaten for breakfast along with flax seeds and walnuts, which both reduce inflammation. It can serve as the foundation for salad dressings. It's a great dip, a healthy alternative to sour cream, or a creamy garnish for roasted vegetables. It's one of the kitchen's unsung heroes that consistently shows up in delectable and therapeutic ways. Here are some things to check for on the label. If you're unsure how to choose the best one at the store, plain, whole milk, and contains live, active cultures. The final step is crucial. The beneficial bacteria, such as lactobacillus and bifidobacterium, should be prominently shown. You are receiving the benefits of gut healing and inflammation reduction if they are there. Here's a quick tip. If dairy occasionally causes you problems, try a small quantity and observe how your body reacts. Because the live cultures aid in the breakdown of lactose, persons who have trouble with milk can often digest yogurt better. Additionally, yogurt is generally easier to digest due to the fermentation process. Simply begin slowly and pay attention to your body. Therefore, don't forget to include plain, whole milk yogurt in your grocery list or meal plans the next time you're creating an arthritis-friendly shopping list. It is nutrient-dense, creamy, and full of live bacteria that will benefit your gut and joints. Consider it more than a simple snack. It's bowl-based everyday joint therapy. Your body is supported from the inside out by this brief moment of sustenance, and the true healing starts when you're constant with it. 3. Almond, coconut, or cashew-based plant-based yogurt that contains probiotics. Let's discuss a potent dairy-free method of supporting your joints and lowering inflammation. Plant-based yogurt that contains probiotics. Don't panic if you've been avoiding dairy because it causes inflammation, irritates your stomach, or simply doesn't sit well with your body. You can still give your joints the much-needed TLC they need while still enjoying all the creamy advantages of yogurt without the dairy. Yogurt made from plants has advanced significantly. These days, almonds, cashews, coconuts, soy, oats, and even pea protein are used to make some of the possibilities. However, not all plant-based yogurts are made equal, so let's concentrate on the ones that will genuinely aid in the reduction of inflammation and your arthritis. Above all, search for a plant-based yogurt that has live probiotics in it. The probiotic bacteria are the true stars here, just like in dairy yogurt. They aid in maintaining the balance of your gut microbiota, which is crucial for reducing inflammation throughout your body. Your immune system is less reactive when your gut is happy and healthy. This translates into increased mobility, decreased joint pain, and reduced edema. It's amazing how improving your gut health may have a positive impact on the rest of your body. And here's something you may find interesting. Compared to dairy, plant-based yogurts are frequently friendlier on the digestive tract. Digestive problems like bloating, constipation, or food sensitivities are common in patients with arthritis. If you've ever experienced a heavy lethargic sensation after consuming dairy products, switching to plant-based yogurt could be a huge help. It still has that smooth, gratifying feel while being mild and calming. Let's examine some of the top varieties. One popular option is coconut yogurt. It requires little processing and is inherently creamy, rich, and thick. Medium-chain triglycerides, MCTs, a form of good fat that your body can swiftly use into energy, are found in coconut. MCTs may even have minor anti-inflammatory qualities, according to some research, which may help those with arthritis. Additionally, coconut yogurt often has fewer carbohydrates and sugars, particularly if you choose the unsweetened type. Yogurt made with almonds is yet another great choice. It's usually low in calories, light, and has a moderate flavor. Vitamin E, a potent antioxidant that helps shield your joints from oxidative stress and cellular damage, is abundant in almonds. Because arthritis frequently results in elevated amounts of free radicals, molecules that harm cells and create inflammation, antioxidants such as these are essential. Therefore, It's a good idea to increase your intake of vitamin E, even from your yogurt. If you enjoy extra creamy yogurt, cashew yogurt is ideal. A small amount of protein, some good fats, and even a small amount of magnesium are all found in cashews. Additionally, magnesium plays a significant role in arthritis. It promotes bone strength, controls muscle contraction, and may even assist reduce the body's inflammatory indicators. Every little bit helps because your joints tend to feel stiffer and more inflammatory when your body is deficient in magnesium. Here's a crucial piece of advice. Pay close attention to such labels. Certain plant-based yogurts, particularly those with flavors, are loaded with artificial chemicals, gums, and added sugars. The goal of consuming yogurt to relieve arthritis can be completely undermined by these factors, which can actually exacerbate inflammation. You want a plant-based yogurt that is either unsweetened or only mildly sweetened and makes it obvious that it contains live, active cultures. The joint-friendly advantages enter the picture at this point. Remember to check the vitamin D and calcium levels as well. These essential nutrients are added to several plant-based yogurts. Your joints depend on them for stability and strength, so that's fantastic news. People with arthritis in particular frequently have low amounts of vitamin D, and inflammation tends to flare up when levels are too low. You can easily raise those levels naturally without taking additional medications or supplements by using fortified plant-based yogurt. Let's now discuss how to savor plant-based yogurt in a way that is pleasurable, enjoyable, and healthful. Consider adding anti-inflammatory garnishes such as chia seeds, pumpkin seeds, or flax seeds. These little superfoods include crunch, fiber, and omega-3 fatty acids. Additionally, they further promote gut health. Add a dollop of nut butter for more taste and richness, or toss in some berries for antioxidants. Plant-based yogurt can also be used in savory applications, such as a basis for a creamy dressing or as a garnish for roasted vegetables. There are countless options. Consistency is one of the main advantages of including plant-based yogurt into your daily routine. Your outcomes will improve the more often you give your body these nutrients, healthy fats, and probiotics that are good for your joints. Giving yourself healthful choices every day is more important than being flawless, and this one easy meal may have a big impact over time. Therefore, plant-based yogurt with probiotics is definitely worth looking into if you've been having trouble finding a non-dairy option that nonetheless promotes the health of your joints. It's easy on the stomach, has a lot of anti-inflammatory properties, and provides all the nutrition your body needs when it's fighting arthritis. Keep in mind that your path to recovery doesn't need to be difficult. Choosing the correct yogurt can sometimes be as easy as choosing one that helps your body reduce inflammation, enhances digestion, and provides a slight but consistent push toward reduced pain and increased mobility. Go ahead and choose the one that suits you the best. Choose a base that feels right to you after trying a few different ones and looking over the ingredients, because everything becomes simpler when your joints are in better condition, from getting out of bed in the morning to moving through the day with ease and vitality. Choosing meals that promote healing is the proper thing to do. What about this one? You might find it to be your new favorite part of the day because it's creamy and tasty. In conclusion, you now have 3 amazing varieties of yogurt that are not only delicious, but also effective partners in the battle against inflammation and discomfort associated with arthritis. Greek yogurt was our first choice because of its high protein content, gut-friendly bacteria, and capacity to make you feel stronger and filled for longer. After that, we discussed plain whole milk yogurt with living cultures, which is a healthy, nutrient-dense choice that promotes bone health and maintains the health of your gut and joints. Finally, we looked at probiotic-rich plant-based yogurts, which are the ideal option if you're avoiding dairy, but still want all the advantages of gut healing and inflammation reduction in a wonderful, creamy form. The bottom line, these yogurts are everyday aids in your healing process, not just nourishment. You can reduce stiffness, swelling, and increase your daily freedom with every mouthful. What's the best part? A complete diet overhaul is not necessary to make this change. It only requires a little awareness, a trip to the appropriate grocery store aisle, and the choice to intentionally feed your body. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who would benefit from some extra support if it was helpful or inspired you. We appreciate your support, which enables us to continue providing you with content that advances your wellness. Keep in mind that healing takes time. However, you're definitely headed in the correct way with tiny, regular actions, such as the foods you choose. You're capable. Stay strong, take care of yourself, and I'll see you at the next one.